What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? Welcome back to Moxy Approved. Yo, I had to put together this compilation of all these different opinions from a lot of celebs, a lot of backlash on Kanye West and the things he said about the J community, and also some of the things he said about George Floyd. Mix it up, whole bunch of different opinions. I hope you enjoy. Please do me one small favor, hit that like button, share this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, apply pressure to that subscribe button. Apply pressure to that subscribe button. Let's go. Start it off, Big Ack.
The first thing we gotta again, by the way, these are bigger discussions too, but this is how I react. You gotta react kind of like, yo, Kanye, like, bro, you're not fucking special. If anybody tweeted that about Jewish people, talking about it was DEFCON or DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, they're getting taken off. Why the fuck you think you're that special? Now, if he wants a bigger discussion on why, you know what I mean, people are so sensitive to Jewish people's issues or this and third, that's a different discussion. But like, Kanye is acting like he getting treated unfairly. And billions don't mean nothing, bro.
This man is very relevant right now, and I don't think it's necessarily for good reason. I think that he says a lot of things that are provocative in the political dynamic between right and left. And that's why the right is embracing him. It's not about free speech. It's not about that he has the right to say things. Of course he has the right to say whatever he wants to say in America, but that doesn't make whatever he says right. And that is a distinction with a difference, okay? It is not right, it is not fair, and it is not good to try to paint an entire industry as being a function of Jewish control. That is an old trope. Okay? I'm not saying that there haven't been situations over the years where people of a certain faith didn't do bad things, especially in the recording industry, which was one of the, dirtiest things, he mentioned.
It took me all day to comment on this video. I seen it early this morning. I was kind of triggered. And I said, when I respond to this video, it can't be an emotional response, right? It has to be bigger than emotions. It has to be bigger than triggering and shock value. First we want to start off by saying that Kanye West is a billionaire. I think in the video they said that he's the richest black man or something like that. Kanye West has made a bunch of good music that a lot of us love. But I want to say that none of that shit matters. At this very moment, how much money Kanye has, how many records he's made that we love to hear, it matters not. I can go in about so many different things in this video and what he says and how, shit don't matter, doesn't make sense, or, it's just a grown man crying because he's dealing with his life ills. Some of us have had to deal with prison, and we had to deal with what we had to deal with as men, right? We didn't get to cry every time. We didn't get to whine. We didn't have billionaire issues, but I can go into that, but that's not even what I want to go into. I want to go into the fact that this man utilized his voice and his platform to talk about what we as a world know is probably one of the most malicious murders in history. We witnessed it. Like, we literally witnessed a man executed by a police officer, and he told us what we saw didn't happen. He told us that with our own two eyes, when we watched the video, we heard it. I actually was in the courtroom. I've seen different angles. I heard this man. He said the man said a prayer as a man begged for his life and said that he couldn't breathe, and he called for his mother. He called it a prayer, and he said somebody hit him with fentanyl. To be that insensitive, right? To utilize your platform to be that insensitive to a family, a grieving family who is friends with me. Like, these are friends. Wu is like my brother, his cousins, and these are my friends, like really close to utilize your voice again to speak about someone who's lost their life in order for you to.
Do you know that Oprah Winfrey has been called anti-Semitic? Did you know that Martin Luther King was labeled anti-Semitic? Frederick Douglass was labeled anti-Semitic. Desmond Tutu was named anti-Semite. Mandela was labeled an anti-Semite. Look up the names. If the list is so long, anybody that's ever stood up, Marcus Garvey was labeled anti-Semitic. So most of the times when it comes to Black people, anybody that does or tries to promote something good for us as a people, they find a way to twist it and make it against them. It's a magic trick that they're performing. One of the things that should be looked at is when Kanye West made the statement and he said, I think that I'm going DEFCON 3 or something. So look up what DEFCON 3 stands for.
Yes, sir.
It is a military maneuver wherein you are putting yourself in a position not of offensive against something, but in defensive and being prepared for whatever they've got coming for you.
Now with Ye, I have a relationship with Ye. You know, when he was going through a lot of the things that he was going through, he would call me and he would actually listen to me and take my advice. So I felt I could control the situation. I felt that I could control the interview. And I've learned early on that I didn't. Like, you know, as a Black man, I feel like I failed. As a human, I feel like I failed. And my biggest critique on Drink Champs is, Nora, you always cut people off. And this is the one time I didn't cut the people. Didn't cut them
Everyone
off.
says
And
you should have cut
and
them off.
everyone's mad. Like, so I should just stick to what the script is and cut everyone off. But I sincerely apologize to anybody that was hurt by Kanye's words, by Kanye's actions, because I didn't really realize that sometimes you're so much into the interview, you're not even in the interview. You understand what I'm saying?
You know, I think he's in a dangerous area. You know what I mean? Like not too many. I think, look, I'll forgive him for the things that he said because I'd already identified with something's going on that I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's become his new mannerisms and his behaviors consistently with just doing things like even the White Lives Matter thing. There's nothing for me to say about it though. I watch it take place and I just look and I go, okay, yeah, that's him doing what he does, like what Kanye would do. And a lot of it, even the original Trump support thing was a little out there for me. You know what I'm saying? But everybody looks at things, they navigate things differently. You know, and one week is I don't want my kids raised by white women, and then the next week is I want to go home. So you don't know exactly what
Right.
it
But
means.
you're not
It's
wrong
crazy.
about that.
Yeah, crazy's unpredictable. Unpredictability is entertaining. You don't know what's gonna happen next. And he's offering a description of crazy, but when you start getting in certain areas, they're not gonna actually be compassionate for what's going on with him, or because he's not crazy where he doesn't know what he's saying.
Well, there you have it. A lot of mixed opinions in there. But the purpose of all this is that's what all these people think. That's what DJ Academics thinks. That's what Nori, he apologized. 50, he had his opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section what you think about Kanye West. Do you think he's crazy? Or you think he's spitting the truth? Or you think it's a little bit of both? You think you're an agent? Let me know in the comment section. Moxy out.